We're just going over here. This is a pizza oven here. This is an outdoor pizza oven, and this comes off.
Yep.
Or opens for your pizza. Open for your pizza, and that's your pizza oven if that's something you're interested outside. Again, Crown Verity it's the Hermes of outdoor barbecues. It's the Chanel, the Hermes, the Birkin bag actually. And then we get over here, and this is a high-end steak grill. So it's charcoal. So this is really impressive. I've gone to restaurants where they have this right inside the restaurant. And your charcoal, if you love charcoal, all your charcoal would go here. And then this wheel will wind down. Oops. Am I doing it? Oh, I should let you demo it. Sorry. Then this wheel will bring it up and down. And then you can take your steaks and raise them, like set them down to sear them, and then bring them up to cook them. And this is really kind of the art of cooking. If you really want to have a fabulous grill for grilling steaks, this is like steaks and chicken and kebabs and veggies. You can do everything on this. This is your upscale charcoal grill or Argentinian wood fire. And then we're going over here. This here is a beverage center if that's something you're interested in, where your drink bottles would go here, juices or whatever you drink. And then all of these little things would have your garnishes like your lemons and limes and your cherries and things for your drinks, pineapple, and then all your ice would go in here, and then this would be your sink, and then you've got a little like garnish and paper towel, whatever you want to put in there, and again under the shelves. And then going over here is the power burner. Now what's really nice about this power burner, when it's closed, it looks nice and sleek, Andrew, and then when you pull it up, this is for doing large boils. We'll take that off. So when you're doing a big pot of corn or a big pot of lobsters or seafood or whatever, this will be ideal for that. It's a massive burner, but the nice thing is the front comes off, so you don't have to lift that pot up and over, that heavy pot over the edge. It'll come off, and then you just bring your pot off and on like that, and then you put your plate back on when you're done. There's grill stations. Now this is the Crown Verity grill. Now this one we won't be doing, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but this is your standard outdoor kitchen should you change it and decide to do a kitchen outside, but we'll touch on that. This is your standard very high-end outdoor grill. Do you want, Andrew?
Yeah, sure. This is our infinite line.
So you're Michael.
I'm
He's
Michael.
Andrew.
Yeah.
He's Andrew.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So this is our infinite line. It's commercially graded, but we see it in backyards as well as outdoor kitchen areas.
Yeah.
Right now, this one is our 42-inch setup. We've got the light package as well with the heat indicating LEDs.
So the little crowns turn red when it's in use, and when you're not using it, it's white. So have you ever done that where you look outside and go, oh my gosh, I left the barbecue on? You just quickly look at the lights from inside your house and you know you've left it on, or it's all off. It's got some nice halogens in it. It's got great stainless steel grids. It has the wave burner underneath. What about this pan here? Is that for charcoal?
Yeah, that's a charcoal tray.
That's what I thought. So I don't know if you can see that, Andrew, but this is all, this little built-in basket here. You put charcoal in here, put your steaks on, and the gas will heat up the charcoal, and then you just turn it down, and you can still have the beautiful flavor of charcoal steaks. So then this is the kitchen sink, and what I love about this is that if you don't have water plumbed to it, and we do it outside, you can attach big jugs to it of spring water or whatever, and it'll plumb it to there. We've got a paper towel drawer. This is an outdoor wine fridge, but we're checking to see if this is available. Outdoor wine fridge with a fridge to the other side of it. Again, this is a test product, so we're waiting to see if that becomes available to us. Now, where our challenge is you're doing it inside a house. I'm going to quickly touch on this as we're walking by. This is an outdoor grill station for doing griddle station.
So this
again,
griddle, sorry to cut you off. This is available on any of our grills. So all you have to do is get the roll dome off. It's a pin system. You slide it off, and you're able to
put that on.
Insert that on.
So you can put that griddle right on your barbecue. You don't need the standalone unit. And then this is a professional grade barbecue. But there is a home grade barbecue as well.
So they're all commercially graded.
All commercial.
We have two lineups. This is our professional series, so it's our mobile units. And then we have our Infinite line, which comes in modular and built-in.
Built-in. Okay, so we'd look at the Infinite for them.
Right there, you're seeing the Infinite modular. You're going to get the same grill head, same dome. It's just going to come from the cabinets up, and then you'll have a flange around it.
And I meant to point out, there's all kinds of panel colors available, so you don't have to go stainless steel. You could go black, coral, yellow, teal, blue, gray. So we got lots of options for the cabinetry. This is the professional grade, but we're going to show you the Infinite line. Also, these Crown Verity heaters are quite stunning, and we'll have a look at those. Now, getting over here, this is where we're looking at for you. Now, this is the indoor cooking range. Now,
sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
So this is actually this is an estate series.
Okay.
It's an older model, but it's essentially the same
idea.
Sorry, this is a modular series. So this is still modular. We've just capped it off as that, and it doesn't have the roll dome. So when you're looking at that one over there, it's the exact same. It just doesn't have the light package, and it's in stainless steel.
Now, could that be put inside with the proper ventilation? The other series.
You can have it indoor. You can have it with a dome or without a dome.
So we can put that indoors as long as we get a very extensive venting system with a sprinkler system. And do you have a company that you work with that does this type of thing?
I'd have to ask my team if we do have someone that we can recommend. Generally, the contractors.
Know. So Andrew, you would need this venting system with this sprinkler line in order for you to have that barbecue running inside that room. So, and they may come in and say, because you're going to need a massive exhaust so there's not CO2 retention, which is very dangerous, right? If we have CO2 in the house. So we can do this setup, this sink, which I love the sink with the water. And I absolutely love this. You guys can cook seafood or corn or whatever. And you're not heating up and dirtying up the rest of the house to go run upstairs to make a pot of corn or potatoes or rice, or you could even have a big paella pan in there. So there's lots of nice options for gourmet cooking in this Crown Verity line. And then, and then we would just need absolutely the exhaust and the beverage station for outside, and this would be quite cool. But again, those are just options, something to think about. But putting the steaks and being able to lower them and raise them and stuff, and doing kebabs and things, this is quite cool. If you wanted something outside, you could have the little sink area, beverage station, with sink, and this. Just some other things to think about, okay?